Hello everybody and welcome back to Chill in the UK. Today we're talking about some huge news for Sidemen fans. They're making the huge leap, jumping from YouTube to Netflix. We've talked about this before, I know. But this is an exciting step for Sidemen and for the show itself. I think it will mean that they'll have bigger budgets, potentially they'll have even better guests, which is really cool, and maybe higher stakes. So they might have even more money put up there for the prize, which I think is really exciting for that reason. But it's also sparked some debate. There's reasons why this might not be good for the fans globally. So in this video, we'll break down what Inside is. So if you don't know what it is, you'll find out what it is, and why this move might be exciting for Sidemen fans, and why it also might be a little concerning. I also heard on the Waffling podcast that Joe Weller was asked to do something in the second season because he was in the first season, and I've heard now he's now been dropped. So is that Netflix's influence? I don't know. We'll find out. Let's find out in this video.
Sidemen charity match, obviously, that's been
sold announced. It's been sold out at Wembley Stadium. 90,000 fans.
3 hours.
Who do you think's going to play? Do you reckon you're going to get picked, Malfoy?
Hope so. Hope you get picked.
Do you reckon?
Weller doesn't think he's going to get picked. Obviously, because he's just been dropped
who
from
knows?
presenting a certain show.
Yeah, so basically, I got asked to go, Inside.
Which is now on Netflix.
Surely I can
by the
say
way,
this.
That's mental.
But on Inside, obviously, the person that interviews the contestants when they get voted out, I got asked to be that role. Obviously, it kind of made sense. I was on the first episode, done a bit of interviewing. But then, just before, a couple days before, they're like, yeah, we filled that role now. We don't need you. I was like,
Oh, poor Joe.
no, I was just randomly dropped, and I was like, oh, and then it comes out that it's on Netflix, and I'm like, yeah, don't worry, boys, don't worry. But
Fair, it might not have been their decision. It might have been Netflix to say
well, what he talks like a wanker on his podcast, he drinks his own piss. We're not having him represent us.
So Inside is a reality series that can be best described as Big Brother meets high stakes competition. Basically, they get lots of influencers, lock them inside a house, hence the name Inside, and they'll all compete in a series of challenges and different things that will drive them crazy and pit them against each other a little bit, for a prize up to, I think it was £1 million. The first season aired on YouTube. I think I did a video about that at the time. I was kind of annoyed that they put one episode on their main channel, then the rest were on more Sidemen. It was just a weird format. It seemed strange. But anyway, that was really, really positive. They had 14 million views on their first episode, and then the rest of the episodes did really well as well. It's quite rare to have a show like this. Although it's quite a popular format to have, but the fact that you had 7 creators who are interacting with the people that are inside the house, that was quite rare, and I think it blended humor, strategy, tension, while also showcasing the personalities of some of the people that were in the house. And we saw some people really come out of their shell in there, and we saw some people a little bit differently because of how they were in there. So now Netflix has greenlit season 2. It will also feature 7 episodes, produced in collaboration with the Sidemen and Cowshed Collective is the name of the people that are doing it. Cowshed Collective is a pretty cool name. But I think this is a rare move for a YouTube series to move its second series into a paid for platform. But it could mean that this series will be taken to the next level in terms of its production and audience reach in some way. Like, it will take them out of the YouTube audience, but that could also limit them as well. So it's hard to say, what this will mean for their overall subscriber base. So while moving to Netflix is a huge milestone for the Sidemen, it's not without its concerns. Joe Weller, who was part of season 1, has already been dropped.
Guys, I really thought that we were doing this.
So is that because of Netflix involvement? He even said himself that maybe it's because of the stuff that he says on his podcast. And I think this itself raises questions about how much creative control the Sidemen will have on their own series because it's on this platform. Like, I wonder how much Amazon has limited Mr. Beast when it comes to his Beast games, or maybe Amazon is a better company to work with in terms of how much creative control you get when compared to Netflix. I don't really know. But the main thing is that fans love the Sidemen for their authenticity and unique humor. So it's important that Netflix doesn't over polish the show and you don't see their charm as people, and they might act differently because they know that it's going on Netflix. I think it might have been better if they made the show and then Netflix took it on rather than making it specifically for a Netflix audience, because I reckon they'll act differently. We'll see. I think this is actually quite interesting. But the main part about I enjoyed about Inside was the fact that it was raw and unpredictable. The fact that the Sidemen were able to change stuff like midweek. So I hope that they keep that in this series that they do with Netflix. They might have to script it all. It might have to all just be scripted. So we'll see. We'll see what happens with that. Also, will it be live? Will they be live in the house that day, or will they film it and then release it at a later date? Like, I don't know. I don't know how they're gonna do it all. But I want to know what you think. Do you think Netflix is the right move for Inside? Do you think the Sidemen should stop putting stuff on Netflix? Do you think it risks losing the magic that made Inside, well, the first season of Inside so good? I am excited to see how the bigger budget will enhance the show, but I do hope that the Sidemen's creativity and unique humor will be present in the show and they don't lose their global reach in the process, because they have such a global audience that it would be a shame if Netflix limits this only to the UK.
That's like $4 max. That's from the oven.
Is it savouring that shit?
Oh my god, it's not nice. Oh, it's not nice.
It's a little bitter, isn't it?
So if you've enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit the like button, share your thoughts in the comments, and subscribe for more contents like this. Let me know what your thoughts are. Are you hyped for season 2 of Inside, or are you worried about like the fact that it's going to Netflix, or do you not have Netflix? So this is not going to be a show that you can watch anyway. Hopefully, the Sidemen build in an agreement with Netflix that they're able to upload this at a later date to YouTube. I think that'll be a good move by them. But yeah, thanks for watching, everybody, and I'll see you in the next one. Or if you've only come for the Sidemen content, I'll see you when I actually review Inside 2. Thanks, everybody. Stay chill.
You ready?
Are you ready, bro?
Come on, bro.